So today I'm just let me check. I'm in the Vilnius Contemporary Art Center, which is quite a nice museum, where the way the stuff is displayed is also always part of the collection. And I'll be starting here on the first floor, where most of the pieces can be found. This is the view out of the window, and I'm just waiting for this little movie to start, which is actually quite fun. I will only show you the first few minutes once it's started. And then I will go through the rest of this floor and show you some of the stuff. I think most of the people are already gone. Oh, now we're here. I'll show it to you a bit closer. Unfortunately, of course, the frame rate is a bit strange. I just sat on the headphone. Oh no, wait, what's it? No, this, because at school they teach me things I don't know. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. This is the little boy who doesn't want to go to school anymore. Because at school they teach me things I don't know. That was the best part for me. Okay, so this is a quite interesting room. Especially the music is quite nice in here. I always get the feeling that I want to hum along when I see this. Oh, we see little frog toys. And this is a wonderful chair. It is a chair that is glued all over with tiny little toys. And some parts of it are spray painted in silver. And we even have some Lego parts. Look at this. Here we have some Lego. Here we have some Lego. I think this Olaf is also a Lego part. We have some Duplo in the back. Here we can see some Duplo bricks. And anyway, this reminds me of something that I created also when I was like 17 years old or so. I also glued a lot of little plastic toys, and I even also spray painted them in silver. So this is really a strong recollection of something I did. Not as good as this, of course, but it was a nice reminder. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Doom. So this museum has a lot of niches and stuff to discover, and as always, a lot of these artworks are electrically driven, and they did not take any care to hide the cables, which I really appreciate. On the wall we have some paintings, children's paintings. I did not care too much for these. Now here we have a little room. There's quite a lot of these laser sculptures where you have to find a projector, which is one back there now. There's quite a lot to find here. I will show you some more in a second. Now we go to the dark room, and here there are some little hidden things also. Some of the things I did not find too interesting. So this is quite fun. It looks like the mustache is painted onto the wall, but it is not. So it is part of the projection. What is nice in here, this is of course quite nice. We have a TV. I can show you. It's a 3D TV. And we have a lot of cool lamps like these. I don't know if you can see the details here, but there's always stuff hidden in here. Ta-da! I love this. When I was here before, so I already walked through the museum. I will of course only show you the stuff that I enjoyed and skip over the things that I didn't like too much. But this wasn't playing before. So we will see in a few minutes some more pieces of art that only seemingly randomly activate. Here we have a little kaleidoscope. Up here on the lamp you can see there are objects or shades of objects hidden in here. And here we have Rainer Werner Fassbinder. You didn't see him anymore. That was a German director. Up here on that lamp there's another one of these types of lamps. These I didn't care too much. This is quite interesting. I didn't find it so interesting for the movie that is playing, but for this mechanism to allow a 16mm film to be played continuously. So this is a standard projector, but as you can see in the back, the film goes here, then it goes to the outside, and then it's recoiled and it's taken again from the inside. So this is a way to make a looping movie in 16mm. Oh hi, we are a gamer. Sorry for the ads. I'm currently in a modern art museum in Vilnius, and I was not that much interested in the movie, but in this wonderful mechanism to make an infinite loop out of a longer film. So the film feeds in the back, and it coils around the outside, and then it is fed in from the inside to go back. How are you doing today? What time is it in your place? Noon. Oh, so you're at work probably. Oops, I don't know if this is a door or not. So here we have some nice little devices. I don't really know if they can be activated manually or if they just randomly activate. I think it's just random, and they are little do-nothing machines. So everyone back in there's one that's turning on. We will just wait until it moves. So these are all little machines that contain one motor and some gears, and that actually do nothing. Yes, they are little. I don't know exactly what this is. It is something similar to an Arduino, I think, but it's a very simple mechanism. I think it is just randomly activating. I didn't see anything to trigger it. We will just wait. I mean, it doesn't really do anything strange. I will just show you the other ones, and I will walk to the one that's moving, if it moves. This one is moving right now, and you just see the motor turns. There's two gears, and this little part in the center is being pulled back and forth. At least we know what the power source is. But I don't see any electrical cables going in here, so except there's probably some kind of battery in there. Here's one that is painted red. And I really like these devices because they don't serve any real purpose. But that, of course, is what makes it interesting. Let's see when the next one activates. The red one is starting now. So we see the little motor, some gears, some stuff that turns without any purpose. And here in the back we see it turns a wire that then jumps back. Oh yeah, they serve the purpose of, that is definitely what they do. And oh no, unfortunately another one is just moving. All three are moving at the same time. Let's jump over to this one. Oh no, it just stopped. So I don't see any sensors on it. So I think it is more or less random. Or do you see any, do you see a sensor? But I definitely find it absolutely entertaining. Yeah. So this is the most elaborate one. I will wait until this one moves again. I wonder if you would tell people, okay, you have to snip your fingers or something to activate it, if they would believe you. And if they snip and then it takes a while, you just say, yeah, you need a while for it to process your snipping. Okay, now move. Oh, did you see this? It started to move after I told it to move. You have to sing a perfect pitch E to make it start. I don't know. So I think the theory that it is just random still holds. So I'm currently on the museum Wi-Fi, but it seems to be quite stable. And here we see again the motor, some gears that for no reason lower and up. Now it stopped again. Right, new ratio. So let's move on to another room. So unfortunately this one is broken. So I can only show you the sign. Due to technical issues, the artwork is temporarily out of service. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Which is very sad. I can only show you, this is the power source. We see a motor. And I don't know, it looks like it would turn this axle here. Here we have connection, so I expect, so this is probably turning. Oh, here we have a corner connector. It is a shame. Maybe it was rolling up a canvas or something, but it doesn't work. We have these pieces here standing all around. And as you'll notice, there's not many people left, which I quite like. And I don't know if they were carved out of one piece. It is possible, but I don't really believe so. No, I don't think it is carved out of one piece. the grain isn't correct. Sue them, yeah, exactly. I should sue them because the art piece is broken. So these are also quite interesting because when you close up to them, you see this fine little detail. Unfortunately, the documentation is not very good, so I could not find out how these are produced. It looks like they are prints though, because this is 10 of 35, but I quite like the details. Here again you see the wonderful little details. But it is also again a print, 25 of 50. Yeah, this is something that would actually fit into my apartment quite well. But I don't think I'm rich enough to buy one of these. Yeah, gives me a bit of a small Escher vibe. Make one? Yeah, you're right. I should retire and become an artist. Yeah, sometimes I think maybe I should make the art that I like myself. But I'm not artsy-pantsy enough, and today in modern art you always have to surround your art with this stupid theory talk, modern art talk gibberish, which I really despise. We have some little movies, which I'm not going to linger on now. Oh, some nudity, which I cannot show you back there. Oh, and here are some interesting pieces also. So this is another cool machine that does nothing. Unfortunately, it's not doing anything right now. So the bottom light bulbs, sometimes they turn on. Maybe I should give it a command, move. But it is not moving. Maybe I will come back once it does. Strange power sockets? No, these are not strange. So these are typical Western European power sockets, but on the right we have like RJ45 sockets, and I guess those are network cables. But apart from that, these power sockets are absolutely typical for Western Europe, and this is a network. Here we have another large room, which is cool, and there's nobody in here right now, which I always love. Today I was in the Bastion, so this one is also quite nice. When I looked at it before, it made a sudden noise, and I don't know if it is activated by proximity or just random. But I was quite surprised the first time I heard that noise. It was just a single burp or something. Did you hear it? Oh no, my sister is calling. I'll have to I will decline now. I have to hurry up a bit. Unfortunately, I lost my credit card and my sister's going to have to pay some stuff for me with her credit card. So these are also quite fun. There are 2 more of these, and they are just fragments of furniture cut up and put together in an interesting way. I don't think they go too well on the camera though. This one I find quite mesmerizing. I don't know how it appears on the camera though. It's of course I think I'm streaming at 30 FPS, and that probably doesn't make it justice. It is just spinning. It is just spinning with single motor spinning. But it is quite fun in real life, and of course you really get the urge again to touch it. This in a lot of pieces here I want to touch. So this one also is one that really was difficult for me. You see there's a big red button. And there's a big red button and some switches down here. And the urge to hit this button is so strong, especially since it is powered. And you see the light bulbs here. And I really want to know what would happen if I could hit the button. But I guess that's part of the pain that you have to survive. Oh, hi, Michael-san. How are you? I'm in a museum in Vilnius. It is not spinning without anything attached. It is there are some 2 nylon cable. I don't know what you call it in English, like fishing nylon. VR gamer. Yes, I asked if I can touch, and I will show you one that I can touch in a second. That is going to be the last one. This one I didn't ask if I can touch it, but it doesn't feel like it. But I think fighting the urge to touch is important. Oh, and I will show you one that I already touched, even though it's not supposed to be touched. So back there on the wall, on the ceiling, there's another one of these cool lamps. I will not show you the TVs. This one I did not find too interesting, but this is really fun though. It is a bed. It is just a short square bed, and I don't know why I find it so funny. But I really liked it. Maybe because I'm always a bit small, and I just like the idea of taking a bed and making it short for no good reason. And here's another thing up there. I don't know if you can see up there on that poke. So I found this super fascinating. There are 2 classes sitting up there. And I wish you could see them. I don't know if you can see them from the camera, but of course, horribly for me, when I walk closer, you see the classes? Okay. And this is one of these times when being small is a bit of a pain, because I wanted to take a closer look, and the closer I get to them, I cannot see them anymore. But maybe if I raise my arms, they are still visible. But of course I want to know what the details of the classes are. There must be some secret in there, but I cannot reach it. It's just a pain. Oh, and down here, there's also a piece of art. So I walked back here and I thought somebody lost it. And I learned that it's a mobile piece of art. Maybe I should hide it under the bed. Let's see if somebody is watching me now with the mobile piece of art. So before I picked it up and asked the attendant if somebody lost it or not, and she told me that it is moving around the museum. So maybe I should hide it somewhere. Interesting installation idea, make it hard to get up close. Yeah, but she told me that it is moving always around. So I wonder what would happen if I would throw it on top of the pillar. But I'm not in too big of a mood. Oh, you mean the installation idea with the glasses? Yeah, that is fascinating. And it's for me completely interesting because depending upon your size, you experience completely different. So at this distance, I can only see the top of the glasses. And somebody who is like 2 meters tall or so, he's probably able to reach up all the way, but I can't. And here's another thing that I really want to touch. A box of old Mac lights. Do you guys remember these? They had these big handles and the big batteries in the back. And these look well used. So I was hoping you might be able to pick them up and shine a light on something, but I'm not going to. I'll show you something that you can touch in a second. So here we see another. But it is again connected to the power, no batteries included. But this makes you feel a bit like in a comic strip. These are unfortunately not powered. They remind me a bit of stuff you built when you were a kid. So this one is surprisingly fascinating. We see a canvas that has changing pictures being projected onto them. And down here on the bottom, we have one of these chimes. And the whole thing is activated by this ventilator. And I'll shut up for a second because it's really quite nice. And there's cat pictures here. Yeah, so this one I quite enjoyed when there were no people around, because the chime is only playing very quietly. More cat pictures. Yeah, so now we see one where I can. So the hammers on the floor should give you a hint already. but I asked first before I touched it. And here have these, I don't know if the color is so good on the camera. So these are beautiful green. And I don't know the word for it in English for this type of material. It is really, really beautiful. A wonderful green and a wonderful red also. I wish I would know the name of the style in English. And of course, absolutely inviting hammers. And of course, that made me completely itchy. And I asked, and you can and they are tuned differently. And I think you're supposed to connect the impression the color gives you with the sound. Even though I'm not the right person to to have like audio sensories. Okay, I'm going to hit it quite hard now. That's an E sharp J. Are you kidding me? Can you hear this? Imagine if playing that would make the electronics activate, yes. But in this room, I didn't see any objects that needed activation. Oh, I always forget to show you when I'm hitting it. Yeah, so this is quite nice. Unfortunately, it is probably better if you're in real life, because these colored rectangles are quite impressive in reality. And I also got the urge to touch them very badly, because they have a little structure and you just want to run your fingers over them. Yeah, exactly. It's a bit of speckle. Do you know this? Do you know this type of paint that you apply, and then once it dries, it gives this kind of metallic texture. That's a bit how it feels like. And in German we call it Schlagmetallfarbe, but I do not know the English word for it. And since you were not here for the beginning of the stream, I will show you the Lego that I found in this exhibition. So this was at the beginning. And this room again. Here we have a little video playing. And this little chair, it's glued all over with toys. And parts of it are sprayed with silver. And this reminded me of some art that I did myself when I was younger, about 16 or 17. And of course there are some Lego parts here. I will try to show you the Lego. Here we have Lego. Here we have some Lego. Oh, there's a 2x4 brick. And oh, mini dog feet. But I did not find a single minifigure. Yeah, so here's a friend's figure. I did not find see. Oh wait, this looks like it might be. Oh, this is the from Simpsons, the little girl. What's her name? The baby, the Simpsons baby. That's the Simpsons boy, and there's a torso here. Here's another Friends figure. I think this Olaf here is a Lego Olaf. Oh, and here we have a Ninjago figure. Wrong head though. And on the back there's quite a lot of Lego. But I really like this. Chair. It reminds me of something that I could have done when I was younger, but this was much better. And here's a lot of Duplo back here. Oh yeah, Maggie, that's her name, yeah. Oh wait, there's even some translucent Duplo. I didn't know they did these. Maybe this is fake Lego. I cannot see it. Maybe you can see it on the camera. Okay, that's it for this museum. This is the outside. And I am wearing a Lego t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Knights, the Falcons, Black Falcons. Okay, that's it for today. I have to stop the stream now to call my sister. So thank you again, everybody. This was quite a nice museum, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody, and see you. Unfortunately, I don't really know how to stop the stream when streaming with IL Pro, so it will probably time out again after 60 seconds, but that's the way it is. See you, and bye bye.